The land between is often an unforgiving place that has many challenges for you to overcome. However, there is a story to be told in this world, one that hides itself from plain view, a story of conquest, betrayal, greed, and sorrow. Today we will explore the Gatefront ruins and unveil its however simple but intriguing secrets. The Gatefront ruins are located directly north of where you start your story in the lands between. This location is likely one of the first ruins you will discover of many in your playthrough of Elden Ring. In the ruin, there is a host of Godrick soldiers that can be a daunting task for some new players aiming to clear the area out. The location has a substantial amount of footmen and dogs, as well as a Godrick knight, and a singular soldier with a horn that when blown reveals your location to the whole camp. When fighting just one of these soldiers, it's an easy task, but if you allow the horn bearer to play his tune, the battle becomes much more intense. It is suggested that the horn bearer be the one of the first enemies you fell while clearing this camp. When exploring the ruins, you will notice three main points of interest. The two wagons bearing a great sword and a mace, the chest in the stone cellar of the ruin, and the first map you'll receive in the game if you take this path. To understand the lore of this game, you must not only push through bosses and talk with characters, you must observe your surroundings and pay close attention to the details within it. What I say is simply backed by the storytelling of the map and the movement of NPCs within it. Heading east on a cobblestone road away from the Gateside ruins, you will bear witness to what seems to be two enslaved giants pulling a wagon in the direction of the Gateside ruin. The same type of wagons that are stationed there. In this wagon, if you manage to stop it that is, has a great axe. These wagons seem to be delivering supplies and weapons to the Gateside ruin. As we know, the two wagons in the ruin are also carrying weapons, and have more than likely came via the same caravan. Behind the wagon is a large caravan of soldiers, mercenaries, mages, and slaves, all of Godrick's. The horseback troops accompanying the caravan are that of the Caden Sellsword, a group of mainly horse-mounted mercenaries from the north that deserve an entire video of their own, clearly hired by Godrick the Grafted, Lord of Gold. After learning about the simple but informative lore of this small landmark, we can make some reasonable conclusions. The ruin is the first place that must be passed to access the gates of Stormvale Castle. It seems that the ruin was established to inventory and store goods destined to enter Stormvale. The ruin is chock full of carts, crates, barrels, and chests, with a well-guarded supply line leading to another nearby ruin. Although not present in Gatefront ruin itself, we can see that Godrick does not shy away from slave labor to meet the demands of his castle and his domain. However, he is organized, and will buy protection if need be to guard his precious supply lines. Many more of Godrick's ruins can be found in the surrounding area that all tell a simply unique story of their own. I would like to thank everybody that's made it this far. This is a new type of video for me, and I'm not very experienced in the lore making videos or anything of the such. honestly, my video editing skills aren't even that great to begin with. If you did like this video, a like would be greatly appreciated. That way I can properly gauge what type of videos I want to continue to put out, and I don't just continue building up into a dead end. Obviously, this is the first, but I plan to make one of these videos every 1 to 2 weeks. I have a pretty busy schedule when it comes to things, and plus it takes a while to shoot all the scenes and get the lore for each area. I would also greatly appreciate it, whether constructive, whether, mean, nice, don't care. Any comments as to improve upon the basis that I set with this video, as it's kind of a landmark for what I want to continue doing and making these videos, would be greatly appreciated. Again, thank you to everybody that's made it this far. Have a wonderful day.